Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. Well, in today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, we're going to look at some Monster High dolls. Now, I collect all kinds of toys, and I usually just collect them and put them on shelves because one day I knew I'd have a toy museum. So at this time, I'm going to go value all these Monster High dolls, and I had no idea they were worth as much as they were. It just floored me every time I looked up a value at how much they were worth. So let's just jump right in and start valuing this collection. First up, we have this Monster High bus and mobile spa, and it's worth $150. Next up, we have the Monster High Catacombs. It's kind of like a big dollhouse for them. It's worth $250 still in the box. Next up, we have this really cool 27-inch Lauren McNessie doll, and she's worth $65 loose. I wish she was still in the box. She'd be worth a couple $100s. Next, we have this Guliapi doll loose. She's worth $40. And then the little furniture pieces are worth $15 each. This little stand that used to hold a swing is worth about $15. This Guliapi Jellington tall doll is worth $185. Have this little vending machine that's worth about $14 loose. Little Monster High Mini still in the box that's worth about $12. And then we have some of the little pets. We have What's It, the dog, worth $20, and the bat is worth $14. Then we have a second dog, he's worth $20, and the little owl, Hoots a Lot, is worth $14 as well. This Draculaura Bite in the Park is worth $55, and Laguna Blue in the box is worth $50. Then we have these loose dolls. I tried my best to look up, and the best I can figure, these dolls are worth $42. Then we have this cool Valentine's set that's worth $75. And then this Deuce and Frankie coffee break set's worth $50. These loose dolls are from the Scarier Reef series. The Marie, she's worth about $20 loose. I think these are really cool dolls. Then the Posia, she's worth about $20 loose. And then the Perry and Peril, the Siamese twin one, is worth about $20. Now, I'm no expert on Monster High dolls, but when I look these up and try to figure out the value, I think this set of four comes out to be about $125. I think I have some of the first waves and some of the really collectible ones. I think I must have gotten them at a yard sale. I can't remember where they came from. And then this set, I think it totals about $105 for all four of them. There's so many of these characters, it was really hard looking them up and seeing who was who. But I think I figured out these. These are a little more valuable. This one is called Honey Swamp, and she's worth about $30. This next one I think is only worth about $10 because I think she has the wrong outfit on. And this Scara Screams is worth $30. Cyclops is named Iris Clops, and she's worth $75. Then we have this 6-pack of dolls from 2022, and it's worth about $130. And this cool car with the two dolls in it I probably picked up at a garage sale somewhere is worth $80. We have this cool Perry and Pearl two-headed styling head that's worth $60 still in the box. That was kind of hard to say. Then we have the same one loose out of the box that's worth about $30. And then over here on the left, we have the figure, the boy is named Deuce. He's worth about $15, and the horse is worth about $18. All sitting on the circus swing is called Twyla First Wave 13 Wishes, worth $35, and the swing is worth $45. I bought these 3 custom art pieces from a lady on Etsy, and they're worth about $45. And these small Monster High plush are $12 each. We have 2 of those right here. This Monster High Mini 3-pack is worth $13. And this Coffin Bean playset is worth $60. The names they come up with are fabulous. And we found another little plush that's worth $12. Behind him from 2013, we have a Sweet Screams Frankenstein worth $130. And then this doll in the circus set is worth $350. Then we have all these little small dolls from a Munster family set. Claudine Wolf, she's worth $40. And then Laguna Blue, also worth $40. You see, these were $4.99 to start with. Draculaura, worth $45. And Cleo Denial, $35. We have the Great Scarier Reef doll still in the box. We have this Kayla Marie, she's worth $40. And then Posea, she's worth $40. And then Perry and Pearl, the Siamese twin one, is worth $65. Then we have a couple of small ones. Well, we have this little coffin case that's worth about $18. Then we have 2, this Tora Lee, she's worth $48. And then Frankie Steen is worth $55. And we have the Monster High Deluxe High School doll set. That's worth $300 still in the box. Then up here, we have the really tall ones, the 28-inch dolls. We have this 28-inch Scalita Calaveras. She's worth $225. And then the one next to her is the 28-inch Gorgeous Ghoul Beast Freaky Friend, who's worth $400. I got these so cheap somewhere, and I even gave a kid one for her birthday. I bet she wished she kept it in the box. And then when the Toys R Us store closed, I grabbed these 2 little Monster High signage pieces, and they're worth $20 each. We have a little Happy Meal toy still in the package, worth about $5. I didn't even know I had all these dolls, but this one is called the Dawn Dancer, worth $200, and she was just back on the shelf. And then we have the Frankie Steen Electrified doll still in the box, worth $75. And then we have this 2-pack of dolls that's worth $55. And you see, I paid $9.99 for it when it was at the store. Then we have this 4-pack of Ice Cream Ghouls, $165 for this set. Then we have another doll from that Great Scarier Reef collection called Ghoulfish Laguna. She's worth $75. And then we have the Gloom Beach Frankie Steen, and she's worth $60. And then we have the First Day of School Draculaura, worth $50. Then I love this one coming up called the Venus McFly Tap Electrified doll, worth $100. We have this Dana Treasurer Jones Shriek-Wreck doll that's worth about $45. And this Inner Monster outfit for the doll that's worth about $16. Then we have this Draculaura, Daughter of Dracula, Welcome to Monster High doll. That's worth about $60. And then this Spectra Vendergeist doll. That's worth about $65. A Shriek-Wreck Draculaura Nautical Ghoul doll worth $80. And then a Ghoul to Bat Draculaura worth $50. And then we have this Ari Huntington Pop Star doll worth $40. And then we have this Scream and Sugar Cafe playset that's worth about $115. And we have this little Ghoul Friends book worth about $7. Right, then we have their little purple sports convertible here that's worth about $16. Behind it, we have Gugliope Gelatin Freak the Chic doll that's worth $165. I might be butchering these names, but I got the price right. And you see up here at the top, I think I paid like, what, less than $20 for that? $16, $18 for that? That's a really good investment. Then we have a $2 set of Draculaura and Twyla School Spirit worth $125. And then this Garden Ghouls of Teresa Thornwillow worth $90. A couple birthday party tablecloths that are worth about $3 each. We have 2 of those. And then behind them, we have a couple more dolls. We have a Monster Exchange Marisol Coxie doll. She's worth $85. Then we have a Freak the Chic Jennifer Long doll. She's worth $110. Looks like she got something stuck in her teeth there. And then we have another Freak the Chic doll, Frankie Stein, worth $120. That must be a very valuable collection. Then we have a Lorna McNessie doll. She's worth $110, probably related to the Loch Ness Monster. Then a $2 pack of Boo York Comet Cleo, Denial, and Deuce set, worth $165. A Frights Camera Action Claudia Wolf doll for $75. These are great, whoever came up with these names. Then we have a $2 pack of Rivals Monica and Draculaura, or Laura. I always want to say Lara. They're worth $90. And then this knockoff fashion set that's worth about $10. It's not Monster High. And then you Monster High doll collectors are going to be so jealous of this. On the back behind all the doll boxes, I found a basket of all the loose dolls. And I counted the ones I'm going to keep. There was 24 I'm going to keep. And I figure, I didn't want to look all of them up, but they're worth at least minimum $15 each. So that'll be $360 worth of dolls. And most of them have their original outfits and shoes, which makes them even more valuable. So I know it's worth more than that, but that's what I'm going to say. And there's about 4 in the very end of the bucket that I'm not going to keep. I'm just going to use for replacement parts and then maybe just put them on eBay or at the flea market booth. Well, with our previous 158 videos we've made so far of value in my toy collection, that total was $462,379. Now with this massive video of these very valuable Monster High dolls, we can add another $6,764 to our total. So that means with this being our 159th episode of Value in My Toy Collection, our grand total so far is $469,143. I think I'm smelling some retirement money there. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go make some more videos. And if you want to follow my journey even closer, you can find me on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi.